What a beautiful, incredible, stunning part of the world this is, you know. So you may remember this from another video. What a beautiful, incredible, stunning part of the world this is, you know. Not just because I live here, but it just is. It's just incredible. We're in November and look at this beautiful scenery. Today's about 20 degrees. Oh, this area is the area where I live. This is called Tornelli. So just outside Palombaro, in the car, 5 minutes. And we're also next to Piedimonte, which you could probably see up on the hillside, on the mountainside. And then you go over this hill and you're in a place called Bocca di Valle, mouth of the valley. There's walks, there's restaurants, and then another 10 minutes from there, you're on to Guardiagrele. Or jump on the Superstrada and off towards Pescara. Takes me from here 45 minutes to the centre of Pescara if I need to go to the airport. Takes me 2.5 hours to Rome, half an hour to the coast, 45 minutes to ski resorts. It's just incredible. And this property, it's a large property, it's a stunning property, it's value for money, it's a bit of everything. And you know what one of the best things is? It's about 100 metres from my house. Is that a selling point or not? So I actually live, I can't see on this little screen, but you should see a yellow house with solar panels on it. That's mine. Well, it's not mine, it's ours. I'll rephrase that. And the house we're going to see is, so you can see my yellow one hopefully, up from it is a white one, to the left is another white one, and then to the left again is another white one, and it's that one. So we could be real neighbours. Is that a selling point? Tell me in the comments. So, I'm not going to do a town visit on this one because it's a big house and we've been to Palombaro many times. Popular place for our overseas buyers, and quite rightly so. And this little section, Tornelli, is just that little bit more special. Shall we head down there? Let's do it. So down in Tornelli and very close to the house, here's a little sneak preview for all of you. That's where I live. So there you go. Don't be setting your GPS coordinates and surprising me in the middle of the night. But there you go, that's where we live. And now I'm going to just walk down to the house, even though you can drive down here. The little community here is fantastic. We know everybody. Everybody's so friendly. Unfortunately, you eat and drink far too much in this part of town. So don't expect to come over here and feel like you're going to be getting all fit and toned up because you live in Italy, because that's just not going to happen at all. So it's a fantastic neighbourhood, and our neighbours, which this house coming up on the right hand side, we're so close to them. They're like family to us. 4 generations now, and fantastic people. So the house we're going to look at today is this one, and believe me, this is a huge property. And the great thing is you can live all on one floor. You've got a huge amount of storage spaces and garages and everything underneath, and then you've also got living accommodation above. What a fantastic place for this price. It really is. Beautiful part of Palombaro. I know I keep going on about it, but obviously I live here, so for me this is a very special part. The views are a little bit limited from here, but it's still stunning. I mean, look at the mountain range you've got there. It's just a great place, and that's mine there with the yellow back. And these are our neighbours, who are amazing people. So it has a garage, it has a terrace up there. Obviously we'll go in the house in a second. It also includes, I need to double check all the documents, because this has only just come on. As far as I'm aware, it includes these sort of tumbling down sort of places. And also includes this driveway here. We'll do the cellar areas a little bit later, because you can actually get, I think you can get, I can't remember if you can get to them from the inside. No, I don't think you can actually, but loads of room down there. This massive garage, and then you have sort of woodland at the back. I need to collect the map to see what there is, but obviously there is a space here. I mean, we are in November, so it's limited sun during this time of year. And it seems like there's another room underneath there as well that I've never seen before. But this sort of area here, I think it runs, you can see that, I don't know if you can see the fence line this side of this tree, and then just runs to a corner and comes back on itself. But this could be a really nice garden, and the people that have the garden next door, they're such a nice family as well. So you have woods behind, but it is a beautiful, beautiful atmosphere in here. Are you ready to have a look at the house? We'll look at the house and then we'll come down and we'll look at all this space that we've got underneath. Fabulous condition, this place. Let's do it. Okay, so let's head inside this property. I do quite like this entrance, a bit of shade there over the door for those hot days. And then we also have a balcony at the front, either side. In fact, let's do this now, let's do the terrace. As I said, the views are limited, but they're still beautiful views. It's more here, it's more about the community and the amount of space you get for this money. And this terrace is a great size. The only problem with this terrace is if you're out here having lunch and then my next door neighbour hears you, then he'll be over and you'll be drinking and eating forever. I'm saying the views are restricted. Actually, from here it's actually quite stunning, because we've got the mountains up there. Got Claudio, the agent I work with, down at the bottom waiting for me to finish. So this terrace has actually got some really nice views. This huge tree is over the boundary. I need to double check the map to see if it is over the boundary, where I'm presuming the boundary follows this fence. But people can't allow this to happen. It really, I don't know if it should be trimmed or not, because it is such a beautiful oak tree. You'd have to decide. I actually quite like it myself. I think it's pretty stunning. These buildings, decide what you want to do with these. Use them for storage, or you could remove them and have more parking space there. But a great size terrace. I don't have any windows on the back of my house, so we can't shout to each other, but we're not far. I've got windows downstairs, but you can't see them from here. So back onto this balcony at the front of the house, runs the full length. And just to show you down this side, I can't remember if you have a bit of access. Yes, down here, this pathway I think belongs. I will double check how that works. The neighbours we know extremely well. I say they're all fantastic people here, they really are. Okay, heading in. We have this huge hallway with the original tiles. I have new doors. I will do the window check shortly. And this is a great layout, because you could just live on this floor if you wanted to. So a huge, or a good sized kitchen. Obviously the kitchen is older. Does really need replacing, I would say, the kitchen. But the basics are here. great size. It did have a problem on the, I think this is a fireplace that comes from downstairs. But I think this has been sorted out now. I do know the owners really well, and the owner's husband is a plumber that we regularly use. So any work that needs doing, he can sort out, plumber and electrician. So this, I've left my measurer at the last house I've done a video at. So this is 1, 2, 3, so 4 meters by 1, 2, nearly 3 meters. And these, ladies and gentlemen, they're double glazed Dave windows, and great condition. They have shutters on the outside, and they also have the fly screens as well. So great condition. This is a good sized kitchen, a really good sized kitchen. Then you can lay things out however you want here. Just looking at the tiles, I don't know if I showed those. But yeah, you can lay this out however you want. So I'll just walk around each room and then you can decide what you would use them for. But I would have 2 bedrooms at the back and the bathroom, which you'll see to the left. This definitely needs to be a lounge dining room. A great size. Great size. And has a beautiful fireplace in the corner as well. These ceilings are really high as well. Just gives you that feeling of space. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, I would say about 480 by, sorry for the rough measurements, 1, 2, 3, 430-ish. Great size. And then, moving on, we have, do you like this cork finish? My grandma used to have some of this stuff in her house. Takes me back. Then we have a huge bathroom, a huge long bathroom. That is, I mean, it's old, but it's in great shape. To be fair, great shape. Don't know what colour tile that is. What colour? I'm not very good with colours. I know black and white. That's about it. I don't know what this is. It's like a plum brown. Is that a colour? Anyway, has a bath, not a huge bath, but I could get in there with my knees slightly up. And then the shower, that's a comfortable Dave shower. I could be in that with no problem. Just a one Dave shower, a comfortable one Dave shower. But if you wanted to, you could reconfigure this around a little bit, or you could have a big shower at the end. But to be fair, I think that's pretty good as it is. Again, double glazed Daves, shutters, marble windowsills, and everything that you need. Then we have, if you want to class them as that, or maybe you'd want to do some work and maybe if you could have an archway in here and have a huge dining living area, because there's more rooms upstairs. But anyway, I'm going to show you as it is and then you can decide. Huge huge bedroom. My word, this really is. The double bed looks nothing, and that's a 1, 2, 3, 6 door wardrobe, and it looks nothing. And what I was saying about if you wanted to go really fancy and just have one bedroom down here and more bedrooms upstairs, it actually looks like this used to be possibly part of the next room, because you can see there's an alcove there. It depends how fancy you want to go. It depends if that's what you want to do or not. This is huge. Nice floors. Let's give an idea of the size of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 440, 450 easily. And I would say similar in this direction as well, if not a little bit more. It is massive. Not sure on this one yet what's happening with furniture. We'll have to We will have to, because it is brand new on, and I wanted to get the video done because the weather is just absolutely glorious at the minute. And we're due a little bit of rain, so I just want to get as many videos done as possible. Again, all the windows in great shape, all double glazed Daves, fly screens, shutters, double glazed Dave. Somebody called Dave out there that wants to open a double glazing shop has to call it double glazed Dave. You just got to, and send me a photograph. And then another potential bedroom. They've laid it out as a lounge, but this is enormous as well. Oh my word! I've already walked through this place once and didn't realise how big. It didn't dawn on me how big these things are. These rooms are. And this must have gone through. Oh no, that's the bathroom, so you couldn't knock through. You don't want to be knocking through there. But this will make a perfect bedroom as well. Similar size to the other one. They're huge. Have I said that it's huge? They just are though. They're just incredible. Perfect windows again, and look, you've got the views. I was talking about the views before, but this place does have views. They're actually quite stunning. And that garden behind, I think could be, if you look at there, without nosing into their garden, but you can imagine clearing it all out and making it really nice back there as well. Enormous. So you would have to decide on the layout. Obviously, it's going to be your house, not mine. But that's the rooms downstairs. So you could have 2 bedrooms, bathroom, kitchen, diner, living diner, and a kitchen if you wanted to. Or, just to throw a few things out there, you could have this as a whatever room, utility, stroke office, stroke whatever. I'm just throwing things out at you now. This as a bathroom, that as a bedroom, and then this knocked through, and a massive, put the kitchen maybe in here. It would take some work to do that, but it would be possible. Kitchen you could have in there with a knock through into a living room, or am I going over the top? I don't know, you tell me. That does go downstairs to the basement areas, which we will do later. So these doors, obviously they put these on just to block out the any cold coming up and down the stairs. Okay, let's head upstairs. And the amount of space we've got up here. Hopefully it's light enough. I did ask Claudio to open everything, but he probably hasn't. And he hasn't. I need to get my... no, I think it's light enough to do this. So we've got a corridor here. And then we have... No, I need to throw some light on this. Let me come back to you. Say. Okay, so back into this area. And we have this corridor. And then we have another great size room that could easily be a bedroom. It's possibly registered as what we call sofita, which is a room under the roof. But if you wanted to put a bed in here, that's up to you. But again, great sizes. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 30, something like that. By, let's do this, 1, 2, 3 something, and I'm 6'1", and my head touches the ceiling at this point. So 10 centimeters, 20 centimeters away from the wall. There must be something beyond that, some sort of storage. So another great size. Would you move a bedroom up here? Have you got loads of visitors? You've got cork finish. You've even got a cork archway. There's not many people can say that they've got a house with a cork archway. And there is no bathroom up here. The bathroom is downstairs. There's storage under there, look. But I think we'd need to get a geometry, but I'll show you in a second. Here we've got what used to be a kitchen. So again, Italians living the way they usually do. You would have one family living upstairs and one family living downstairs. So it does actually still have a kitchen in it. an old kitchen, and obviously some of the wiring and things like that is all very old, so it does need work up here. It's signs of humidity, more than likely from inside rather than out, but it's easy to jump onto the roof if needs be. There's certainly nothing major here. And again, you can see the roof is a cement roof. Storage at the back there. I mean, they all could be bedrooms. This easily could be a double bedroom if you want it. It's got the light as well. And then I'm thinking possibly, because we are below the other kitchen downstairs, and then the next room along was the bathroom. So if you were going to redo that bathroom downstairs, I reckon that you could potentially get something in here, because this is quite decent. I know it's a little bit dark, apologies for that, but I reckon you could get a bathroom in there easily, because there will be the bathroom below. So hopefully you can see that. The roof at this side all looks good. Certainly dry in here. We've not had much rain recently, but we did have some last week. And I said I know the person that used to live here as well, so it's all in good condition. There is some sort of pipe work. I need to ask the plumber. Some sort of pipe work here. I reckon that they were going to do that here, because it seems like they started doing something on the floor. But this would make a perfect bathroom, because there's that at the end. So you could potentially have another 2 beds and a bathroom up here, so it could be 4 beds. Potentially 4 beds, and then have this. If you put a door on here for the bathroom, that would be plenty big enough. And then you could still keep this as storage. Obviously low head height, but it would make superb storage. Not that when you see downstairs, not that you need much storage space, but there you go. And then we have another room here, which again slightly limited with the head height compared to the front part, but this is, you know, a huge space. You could put something else in here with no problem. I'm stood up, no problem here. I probably hit my head before this beam, but for storage, something else, it's huge. And a nice, good sized window at this side. But they've definitely done something. This is probably heating pipes or something that's gone into that they've run into the other rooms. More than likely, because as I said, families, they would have split into two apartments, and this would have probably been a second apartment for one of the family. Huge amount of space, humongous amount of space. Okay, shall we head downstairs? Let's go and do that. I don't want to break the video up. Let's do it all in one take. It means I can be lazy then when it comes to the editing. Okay, let's head downstairs. Nothing jumps out at me. Claudio's opened up, so it should be fine because he's more scared than me. Enormous. I've got a feeling this is going to be massive down here. These houses are just, you can tell people were farmers and things here because they're all this space. Look at it all. That's probably the whole old heating system, I'm guessing, would have been. I need to double check. I can't remember where the boiler is. I'll double check. But loads of newer pipe work there. And as I say, the owner's husband is a plumber, so no doubt it did things because his father-in-law lived here. This is only one part of the basement. What on earth would you do down here? Would you just leave it, or have you got ideas for it? Oh, that's far too creepy for me. Oh no, it's only a small room. I need to go outside to see the rest. Shall we do that? That obviously leads to the outside. Let's see if there's a key there. You'd think that I'd go through the property first, wouldn't you, just to see. Oh yeah, where does this lead us to? Oh no, it's just a nothing area. This could be where you put the mother-in-law when she comes to visit. That could be an outside space. Okay, let's head back and we'll go and take a look at some of the rooms downstairs. Okay, so back outside the property. Obviously that part, the mother-in-law room, is down there. We've just spoken to the owner. We've actually spoken to the plumber. For the heating at the moment, it is that big, huge fireplace down at the bottom that does what they call a thermal camino. But he, as I mentioned, is a plumber, and he said to connect everything to the gas for a new boiler and all of that kind of thing, then if you had €5,000, that would be more than enough. So there you go. This garage we haven't got the key for, but as you can see, it is just a normal garage. There is a bit of something underneath as well. Okay, so Andy did say the bathroom as well, that where I said for a bathroom, that was where they were going to put a bathroom, and there is some tubing and things already up there, so I'm led to believe. So you could have a bathroom upstairs. That would be fantastic. It'd be like 4 beds and a bathroom. So this is underneath the garage. Let's have a little nosy around here. I'm always really weary that something's going to jump out at me. As long as it's not a bat. No, this is just stuff. Moving on. But they're all handy spaces, aren't they? All handy spaces. You could have a beautiful, could do something special down here and have maybe a summer kitchen down here and have a big patio area, because this would be really nice in the winter time, summertime, to have the shade of this area, and then the garden around the back, and maybe you could just face off some of these buildings. Let me know in the comments what you would do. Okay, then we've got this room. Lots of storage. I did say to the owners that they're going to have to clean everything out. This, I reckon, goes into that other room at the side. It must do, yeah. I can slightly see through here. So you could probably connect them if needs be. And again, this is enormous. This is obviously where the animals used to be. Some sort of old animal feed there. This reminds me, our house was like this. Our living room and dining room were exactly like this, and we restored it all, opened all the windows and restored everything. It looks fantastic, if I do say so myself. So who knows, you could potentially do something down here as well. Do you actually need any more living space? I doubt that. And then, let's see if this garage is open. Please be open, please be open. I bet it's not. It's not. Let's see if Claudio's got the key. So we couldn't get in from the outside, so that little weird corridor that I said I didn't want to go in, I'm sending Claudio in first. And we'll have a look at the garage from the inside. Oh well, here we go. It's huge again. Now, it is made out of a material that's just metal, and you must be able to get down on this side as well. There's more to it yet. You know, I don't know if I'd be tempted to remove this. Do you really need it? And have a fabulous terrace overlooking your garden? I don't know. Let's have a look down this side, because there's another garage as well. Because this is the back of the house, this is the original part of the house. This has just been something they've added on later. But there's so much space down here, it's unbelievable. Okay, shall we do final thoughts? Let's do it. So final thoughts on this one. I'm not going to go through the house again, because it's massive. But what a place. What a fantastic place. Yeah, there's some updates that need to be done. The heating system could do with doing out. That would be one of my first jobs. Having said that, the guy that lived here, he managed with no problem at all. Lived here for many, many years. But I would want to get that done. And then the rest is just move in and see how you feel over time. So much space. These rooms are massive. Absolutely enormous. I do love this style and age of property because it may not have that traditional look at the moment, but you can add that to it if you want. It's exactly how our house, I keep saying mine, oh my wife's not listening, our house was. And it just gives you so many options. I'm just wondering, that building that I'm throwing this out here now, and I could be wrong to say this, but that massive garage at the back, if you took that down, I'm just wondering if you could put a terrace on there and maybe knock through there to go out to the terrace. Who knows? Could have access from each bedroom, possibly. Obviously, we'd need a good geometer, who we've got in this area with no problem. But what a place. What an absolutely amazing place. Thank you so much for your support, as usual. I really, really do appreciate it. And this place, if you want to be literally my neighbour, or pretty much, and be part of this fantastic community, and believe me, the people here are incredible. They really are. Then you know what to do. You know you need to jump on the email. You need to send an email to info@homeinitaly.com, and you need to snap this place up. Absolutely fantastic place. Okay guys, so whatever you're doing, stop, send the email info@homeinitaly.com, and do not miss this one.